Hi, friend. Welcome to my channel. And today we have with us a special guest, Mrs. Glory Oluwasona, based in Johannesburg, South Africa. She's a mother, she's a wife, she's a Christian and a business woman, an entrepreneur. So welcome to the program, Mrs. Glory. Good to see you
Thanks.
again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Nice. Nice, welcome. So what question have we today?
Okay. Hello, doctor. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And actually, there's a question that bothers the mind. You want something positive, or you have something in mind you expect to get, but the question is, why do I keep experiencing what I don't like? What I dislike? Why do I keep experiencing it? Okay, for example, maybe I expect a set of clients on a particular day and it's the other way around.
Okay, thank you very much for this important question that cut across a lot of people. Now, I will start with this. To our viewers, you might be suffering from what you do not know anything about. You might be a victim of ignorance. And really in life, ignorance does not excuse you. You get punished should you go against it, even if you don't know anything about it. Diving a bit deeper, we as humans, we think, we feel, we experience our environment, we interact with our environment on a conscious or on an unconscious level. But we keep doing this at every second in which we are awake. In fact, while we're sleeping, we are still interacting with our environment, but then at an unconscious level. Let me say this at this point, that feeling is a language of the body. Thought is the language of the mind. I'll say this in this other way, that what we feel sends vibration to the environment, sends a vibration to the universe, sends a vibration to the quantum world. Whether you know about it, whether you believe it or not, we are all experiencing this at a constant level. So what you feel, you're actually sending out a vibration. It's just like a radio station. I have, for example, 92.9 FM. It's a radio wave. It's a radio wave, whether I know about it or not, whether I've learned about it or not, whether I know it exists or not. So long I go to my radio and then I turn that tuner to that station, it picks it and I hear what is happening there. It does not mean that any and every other thing does not exist, but what I will experience at that time is either the music, the news, or whatever that is going on that radio station. So also, it is in the quantum field in which we live. It does exist. What you feel, you are sending out a vibration to your immediate environment. You're sending out a vibration, from what you feel. Now, what you're thinking, actually, you're sending out a signal to the same vibration, to the same quantum field, attracting it to yourself. I'll say it again. What you're feeling, you're sending out a signal. You don't see it, but then you're sending out a signal to what you feel. It's going out there to the quantum field. What you think is attracting more of that to you. Now, every human thinks 60 to 70,000 thoughts every day. Every day, 60 to 70,000 thoughts every day. And research shows that most people, from the 60 to 70,000 thoughts they think every day, 90 to 95% of the thoughts they have is the same as what they had the day before. Hence, their life keeps going around circle because Thinking something gives you a certain outcome. So if I think ABC, the outcome actually is going to be ABC. So thinking ABC and expecting a different outcome is actually insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome is insanity. So whilst we think and think and think, we are attracting more and more and more of this thing. Now let's get psychological and biological. Now, from of course, we all know that the human mind, we have the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. All right. Our conscious mind, because all of these things, I keep experiencing what I don't like. I keep going prospecting, and it's the people that keep turning me down, saying no and no are the people I'm seeing. A relationship, I keep moving from one relationship to another that are abusive. All right. I keep going from debt to debt. The people around me, I notice they're also in debt. In the office, no promotion. Everybody around me hates me. They don't like me. In the house where I live, this is the challenge I'm having. The world around me, the business is not going. I'm moving into another business. It's the same thing. You know, you're just experiencing something you don't want over and over again. It is just centered around your thoughts. Simple. So now, we as humans, we have the conscious and the subconscious. Our conscious mind interacts with our physical environment through our five senses. What you see, you feel, you touch, you taste, and you hear. Through these senses, you get information from your physical environment. As you get this information, your mind think about them, not all of them, but the ones that are most important to you, you think about them. Now, your subconscious is a dummy, but a very powerful dummy. Is a fool, but a very powerful fool. So what you think about most of the time gets into your subconscious. You must have heard, motivational speakers say you become what you think about most of the time. Well, this is the psychology behind it. So what you begin to think about, it goes to, once it gets into your subconscious, that person is doomed. As it gets into both negatively and positively, it gets your subconscious. Your subconscious picks it because it's a fool. Why I call it a fool is this. When you think about disarming thoughts, hurtful thought, negative thought, destructive thought, your subconscious does not know. It just takes it and gives you more of it. You're a young person, you're thinking about negative thoughts, you're thinking about suicidal thoughts, you're thinking about low self-esteem thoughts. It keeps going that way. Your subconscious does not pity and say he's a child, so maybe let me help him to. No. Once you think it, it gives it to you. He's an elderly man, he's gone through life, he's gone through difficult situations in life. See him still thinking this thought. It gets to the subconscious. The subconscious does not say he's gone through hard time in life. He's gone through difficult situations. He's gone through difficult relationship. He's lost a lot of money, even though he's still thinking about debt. He's still thinking about losing money, but he has lost a lot. Let me pity him. Once it gets in there, he gives him more of it. This lady is in a relationship, and then she feels, it's an abusive one, and she moves to another one, the same thing, and then she's going to the third one, and she's looking at the guy. She's feeling this guy might be the same kind of a person. She's thinking it, she's expecting it. It gets to the subconscious. The subconscious does not know or does not care whether she's gone through a whole lot in the past, and so let me ignore this. So long she's thinking it too much, most of the time, it gives her more of it. Now, that is the psychological point. Now, let's come to the biological point. There's a part of the brain, it's just at the tip of the spinal cord, the part of the brain is called the RAS, the reticular activating system. It's like an antenna. It looks at what you're thinking about most of the time, it picks it. And once it does, it looks at a radar around you and begin to give you more and more of what you think about most of the time. It gives you situations, places, people, circumstances, opportunities to prove that thing more to you. For example, somebody that feels most people don't have money to buy my product. They keep giving excuses. They keep turning me down. They say they don't have money. I don't have investors for my business. Nobody is interested in this industry. He thinks it most of the time. Once it gets to his subconscious, his RAS picks it. This man begins to experience more people, more places, more circumstances, more opportunities to prove to him that people will never invest in that business. Why
Wow.
you keep experiencing more and more of what you don't like is on an unconscious level, you are thinking more and more about what you don't like. It is a bitter truth. You don't need to know this to experience it. You don't need to know this to be a victim of it. You are on an unconscious level thinking more about what you don't like. This person feels, I just got through, I just came out of surgery, see another sickness, I just lost somebody, another person has died, I just came out of this challenge from police case, now it's another court case, and all that, and all that, and all that, and all that. Nothing is working for me, from one disappointment to another, from one disappointment to another. It is because on an unconscious level, you are thinking about this thing. And because you're thinking about it, it does not excuse you. You will keep experiencing more of it. Now, let me just quickly say this here. I'm currently based
Sorry,
in
my
Lagos.
doctor. Before you proceed,
Okay.
I need to clarify something here.